Hello everyone, welcome to this particular video. In this particular video, we'll be discussing another amazing concept inside Python called If-Else. This is also called as conditional statement in programming. So if you see any application over the internet, all the application has this particular conditional statement inside that. So let me give you one demo. Let's say you are trying to log in with your Facebook account. So there what you usually do, first of all, you give your email address and you give your password. Okay. So first of all, this particular application will check whether that particular given email and password is correct or not. If it is correct, it will allow you to enter. Okay, that means it will allow you to log in that particular page. Otherwise, it will show the error message like you can't log in. Okay, your credential is not correct. That means it is facing one condition there. Okay, whether this particular credential is matching or not. If this particular credential is matching, that means you are getting the permission to enter to the Facebook. Otherwise, it will give you the restriction. Okay, you can't log in with that particular account. So this is called conditional statement. So as a programmer, whenever you are designing any kinds of application, you have to face this particular conditional statement a lot. So there would be different kinds of conditional statement based on your application requirement. So whenever you are getting this particular conditional statement inside your application, you can handle this particular conditional statement with the help of If-Else concept inside programming. So in this particular video, I'll give you the entire understanding of this particular If-Else. We'll be doing hands-on with the help of this particular If-Else. Then this particular concept would be more clear in your mind. So first of all, let's try to see this particular conditional statement. Then I will go to the practical implementation of it. So as I already told you, whenever you are building any kinds of application, whenever you are implementing any kinds of application, definitely that particular application will have some of the condition, right? So I have given you one Facebook demo. Okay, Facebook application demo. So in Facebook, we are having different actually functionality. Okay, we are having login functionality, we are having sign up functionality. Okay, sign up functionality and so on. Okay, so let me give you one demo actually. So let's say you are trying to create this particular login functionality. So inside login, I think you know. So first of all, it will ask for your email. Okay, then it will ask for the password. Okay, you have to pass this particular email and password. And if this particular email is correct and this particular password is correct, then it will give you the permission. Okay, it will give you the permission to log in. Okay, otherwise it won't be giving any kinds of permission. Okay, it won't be giving any kinds of permission. It will tell you incorrect. Okay, incorrect credential. That means what is happening, it is creating a branch actually. So if you just consider, let's say this is a login. Okay, this is a login, and as a data you are passing email and password. Okay, password. That means if it is correct, okay, if both of them correct, what is happening, it is giving you the permission. That means successfully login. Okay, successfully login. Otherwise it won't be giving the permission. Okay, it will tell you incorrect. Okay, incorrect. So here you can see it is creating a branch. So whenever you are facing this kinds of branch condition, that means whenever you are getting this kinds of conditional statement, that time you have to use If-Else condition. Okay, If-Else conditional statement inside Python. Okay, so this particular topic will be using that time. That means what is happening, if this particular statement is true, that means it will go to the success. That means it will give you the access. Otherwise it will be false. Okay, that means it won't be successful. So this is called actually conditional statement. Okay, this is called actually conditional statement inside programming. So now let's get back to our code editor and try to understand these particular things with the help of implementation. I think that would be more clear. So guys, I'm going to use another amazing code editor, which is nothing but Microsoft Visual Code Studio. I think you remember we already installed this particular Visual Code Studio. So if you just search here, VS Code, okay, you will see this particular Visual Code Studio. So we'll be using this particular Microsoft Visual Code Studio. And from this particular Microsoft Visual Code Studio, we'll be launching the Jupyter Notebook. With the help of Visual Code Studio also, you can use Jupyter Notebook. So let's see how we can launch this particular Jupyter Notebook inside Visual Code Studio. For this, you can right click and you can click on the show more option, and here you'll see this particular option called open with code. If you're not able to see, what you can do, just simply open up your Anaconda prompt. Okay, open up your Anaconda prompt. So this is my Anaconda prompt, you can see. So first of all, redirect to the drive. So I'm inside E drive, so I'll just go to the E drive first of all. Then I will redirect to the location. I'll copy the location, and here I'm going to write CD, and I'm going to paste this particular link. And if I hit enter, see, now I'm inside this particular folder. Now if I clear, now see, if you want to open up your Visual Code Studio, so just write this particular command, code space dot. This is the command, guys, you have to write, called code space dot. Now if I hit enter, you'll see that my Visual Code Studio will be open automatically. Otherwise, you can also open it manually. Just right click, show more option, and open code here. Okay, if you just click your open code here, you'll see that this particular window will be open. Now I already opened this particular window, so let me close this particular welcome screen, and yeah, everything is fine here. So this is the interface of Visual Code Studio. Now you can see there are so many options. So I'll tell you one by one. These are the functionality. Whenever I need something, definitely I'll tell you. Okay, what is the work of this particular functionality and all. So you can see I have some file here because some previous file I have created here. So far actually we have learned in operator. Okay, operator. I think we did the operator exercise and all. Now here I'm going to create a new file. Okay, so if you want to create a new file here, what you can do? So here is a new file option. You can see this is the button. If you can create a new file here, just click here to create a new file. Now it is asking for the file name. Okay, so this is this is our actually 10th tutorial. So I'll just write 10 and the topic name is If-Else. Okay, If-Else conditional statement. Okay, and the file extension you have to give .ip. Okay, YNB. Okay, why IPYNB means we are trying to create Jupyter notebook file. Okay, it's a IPython notebook. Okay, IPython notebook. We are creating Jupyter notebook. You can see previously the Jupyter notebook file we created. All of the file is like IPYNB. .IPYNB. Okay, so if you are creating IPYNB file, that means you are creating the Jupyter notebook file. Okay, and if you are doing like .py. Okay, if you are doing .py, it's a Python file. Sorry, .py, it's a Python file. You can see this particular icon will become Python that time. But I don't need to create Python.py file. I will tell you how to use .py file as well. But as of now, let's create this particular IPYNB file. I'll just write IP. Okay, IP Y N NB IPYNB. Sorry, it should be IP Y NB. Okay. Now you just simply press enter. This particular file would be created. You can see this particular file is created, and now you are getting the same interface like this particular cell, right? You can add the cell, just click on the code. You can also add the markdown. Okay, everything is possible here. So let me delete all of them. I'll take a new cell. Yeah. Now you can see this particular interface, and this is same here, Jupyter notebook. Now let me zoom this particular cell a little bit. Now the first thing what you have to do, you have to select the kernel. To select the kernel, just click here, select kernel, and you will get this particular option, Python environment. Okay, just click on the Python environment and select this particular base environment. See, by default, you will get this particular base environment. For me, I already created some more environment. This is called virtual environment. I will also tell you what is the virtual environment inside Python. I'll also show you how you can create it. As of now, if you are using Anaconda, you will get this particular environment called base environment. Just try to select this particular base environment. Okay. Now see, this base environment is selected. Now if you want to test it whether it's working fine or not, just simply do one print statement here. So print, let's say hello. Now if you want to execute this particular cell, the same thing, you can press shift and enter. It will execute. Otherwise, there is a button also. Okay, run button. You can also execute it here. Now see, successfully I'm getting the hello message. That means everything is working fine. Now some extension actually you can install. See, it will give you the suggestion. If you're getting the suggestion, just try to install it. Otherwise, just go to the extension market. So this is called extension market, and here you can search any kinds of extension you want to install. Okay, here you can search any kinds of extension you want to install. Let's say I am using Jupyter notebook here, so Jupyter related extension is already there. So just for Jupyter. Okay, Jupyter. So guys, if you search for Jupyter, you will get this particular extension, and this is from Microsoft. So you just need to install it. So for me, I already installed, but for you, there is an install button would be available. Just try to install this particular extension. So this particular extension will give you like more additional actually suggestion and all. So you can use this particular extension. But by default, I think it will give you the suggestion. You can install from the suggestion also. Now let me close it. And here, from here, you can install any kinds of extension. Okay, going forward, I will use lots of extension. I'll tell you how to change the theme and all. Everything I'll show you one by one. Okay. But here, one thing actually you have to do, you have to save this particular code. Okay, every time you have to save this particular code with the help of Control S. Just press Control S, C. Now see this particular white ball. Okay, white ball symbol. That means this file is not saved. Now if I press Control S, see now this particular ball would be disappeared. That means this file is saved right now. Now if I add some more code, again you'll see this particular white ball. Okay, that means again you have written something, you have to save it. So again I will save it. Okay, Control S. Now it would be saved. So that's how actually you can play with this particular Jupyter. And this is like more good than your previous Jupyter, because here we can install lots of extension and all, and you can use it. So I personally prepared this particular code editor because in VS Code we are having everything. I don't need to use any other code editor, okay, for my projects and all. So everything I can do here. Now let me just take some new cell. Yeah, everything is fine now. Now if I click here, this particular window would be disappeared. Okay, now here I can write the code. So guys, as I already explained about the if-else conditional statement, like why it is required and why it is useful. So here I'm going to give you one like practical demo. After this particular demo, this part would be more clear. So here I'm going to give you one demo, the same demo, the login. Okay, login function. Okay, login function demo. Okay, login function demo. Like the logging function demo, like how logging works. So if you're giving any email and password, how it is authenticating. So the same login function demo I'm going to show you. Okay, so if your email password is incorrect, that means if your email password is correct, it will give you the login permission. Otherwise, it won't be giving you the login permission. Okay, so this particular code actually will be writing. So here, what I'm going to do here, first of all, user will give me two input. One is like the email, and there is like the password. Okay, and this particular credential I will match. Okay, now you can ask me, as of now, we don't have any database. Okay, so how we are going to match this particular credential? That means what would be the actual like email and password? How we'll compare that particular statement? Okay, as of now, no need to worry. We'll be keeping everything in a variable. We'll just try to fix one email and password, and that we'll be considering as our actual email and password. Okay, let's say I have one website. Let's say here I can write my website name is Buppy Web. Okay, Buppy Web. So Buppy Web is a website. Okay, now I'm creating a login functionality of Buppy Web. Okay, now if you want to enter inside Buppy Web, that means if you want to log in inside Buppy Web, you need like two credential. One is like email and password. Let's say email is, let's say entbuppy23. This is my email, and the password you need, this is the actual password. Okay, password, let's say password is 1234. Okay, so this is the actual credential. So let me just comment out. So I'll just write a multi-line comment here, triple quote. Inside triple quote, actually you can mention the multi-line comment. Okay, so this is my actual credential. Okay, instead of that, if user is giving anything, okay, any other credential, it will throw error. Okay, so now let's try to design this particular program. But before designing this particular program, first of all, let me tell you how to write the if-else statement. Okay, what is the like structure to write the if-else statement? See, in Python, you can write the if-else statement like that. First of all, you have to write if, then you have to define the condition. Okay, condition. Then after that, you have to give this particular clone. You have to give this particular clone symbol. Now, if you press enter, see, this particular cursor will come here. Okay, if you just notice, if I press enter, this particular cursor is coming here. Instead of coming here, it is coming. See, it is coming here in this particular location. So this particular gap you can see. So this is called indentation. Inside Python, actually, we have something called indentation, which is not available in other programming language. In other programming, we define everything in the bracket. Okay, but if you have learned C and C++, I think you know, whenever you define any kinds of if-else condition, you define a bracket like that. Inside bracket, you define the condition and all, right? But in Python, we don't assign like that. In Python, we just give the clone, and if I press enter, it will automatically take the indentation. Okay, you can see it's a tab indentation. If I press tab, see, this particular cursor is coming. That means one tab. Okay, one tab or 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, yeah, 4 space. That means either you can use 4 space, either you can use one tab for the indentation. But you don't need to take care of this particular indentation. Python will automatically take care. Just only press enter, and whatever actually this particular cursor is suggesting, just write the code there. Okay, so here I can write something. So write something. Okay, write something. Then once if is done, then you can write the else condition. Okay, again I can write something. Okay, I can write something else. So this is the syntax of if-else statement inside Python. Now let's see this particular demo. So here, first of all, what I have to do, guys, as I already told you, first of all, I have to take input like email and password, okay, from the user. So let me take this particular input. I think you know how to take the input. So let me first of all create a variable called email. So email is equal to, I'll take the input from the user, and this particular input should be like a string format, because this is the string data I have to take. Email can be any kinds of string data, right? So here I can write enter your email address. Okay, this is the message I want to show to the user. Then I will also take the password. Okay, password. You can see enter your password. Now if I print them, so I can also print them. So email and password. Okay, email and password. Now let's execute the program. Again, I can press shift and enter. Now see, input will come here. So this particular box is coming here. See, this is the input box is coming here. Now you can pass your email address. So let's say my email address is entbappi. Okay. Now if I press enter, see, email I have passed. Now it is asking for the password. Now let me give the password. Let's say 1234. Now if I again press enter, see, now everything is printing in your console. Okay, because I'm using the print function here. That means this particular code is working fine. So the first thing what I have to do, okay, the first thing what I have to do, as I already told you, see, I have taken the data. I have taken the data from the user. Now I have to check. I have to check whether this particular credential is correct or not. If correct, I'll give the success message. Otherwise, I'll give the incorrect message. Okay, this is the idea. So here, I think remember now I have to use this particular conditional statement. First of all, I'll check if, okay, if this particular email, okay, email is equal. This is the assignment operator. Okay, I think you remember we have already talked about this particular assignment operator. Equal. Okay, if this particular email is equal, my actual email address, and okay, and is nothing but it's a logical operator. I think you remember, and or not, right? And password, okay, and password is equal my actual password, which is nothing but 1234. So it has to match this particular two condition. One is the email, and there is like password. Okay, if it is matching this particular two condition, then what I will do, I'll just give the permission. That means login successful. Okay, that means login successful. Okay, otherwise in the else condition, here I have written, okay, otherwise else. So inside else, I'll just write invalid credential. Okay, this is the idea. Now see, this program is done. Now let me execute, and let me show you whether it's working fine or not. Again, I can press shift and enter. Now here I can pass my email. So copy, and here I'm going to give and enter. Then I'll give the password. See, it is telling login successful. That means this statement is true. That means my data is correct, and it is coming to the true statement. Okay, that means successful. That means if this particular statement is true, the program will come here and break. So program won't be go there. That means if your if condition is true, program will just execute and it will break. Okay, your program won't be reading here. Else condition, it won't be executing. But if this particular if statement is failing, that time your program will come here to the else condition and it will execute the program. Let me show you. So if I again execute the program, and if I give the credential, let's say now I have given any different mail. Let's say I'll copy. Now instead of, let's say 73, I will give 34. And if I hit enter, now let's say password I have given 5678. Now if I hit enter, see, now this is telling invalid credential. That means program is coming here right now. If it is checking and it's not matching, then it is coming inside else condition, and this particular else condition is getting printed. Okay, so this is the actually conditional statement inside programming, and this is called if-else condition. Okay, this is the if-else condition. So here I think you have noticed we are only having two situations. Like if it is matching, okay, if it is matching, then it will give you the permission. Otherwise, it won't be giving the permission. Only two conditions actually you can check. Okay, here we are only checking two conditions. But whenever you are having more than two conditions, okay, whenever you are having more than two conditions, that time what you can do. So let me give you one demo. What I'm trying to say. Let's say this is the login functionality I have created. It only works with the help of two conditions, like if and else. Okay, only if and else, right? If and else. Now let's say I want to update this particular application, and I want to add one more condition here. The condition is, let's say if email is correct, but by mistake actually, let's say password is incorrect. Okay, let's say user has passed a wrong password. So what my application will do, my application will give another chance to the user to log in with that particular web. That means it will give one message called try again. Okay, try again with your password. So let me just draw this particular diagram again. I think that would be more understandable. So here I can draw this particular diagram. So this is my login. Okay, login application. So it will take two things, email and password. Okay, email and password. So if my email is true and my password is true, that means email is correct and password is correct, what will happen? It will go to this particular condition. Okay, that means it will give you one success message. Okay, success message. Or else if your email is let's say incorrect, and password is also incorrect, it will go to this particular condition, incorrect. Okay, incorrect. Or else if my email is correct only, okay, if my email is correct only and password is wrong, it will give me another condition, please try again. Okay, please try again. Now you can see I'm having more than two condition here. The first one, it was having two condition, only true and false, that means if and else. Now in this case actually I'm having more than two condition. You can see the first condition, second condition, and the third condition. So in this case actually how we can handle this particular situation with the help of if-else statement inside Python. Okay, so there is another actually keyword inside Python, which is nothing but elif. Okay, we can use elif condition in this particular case. So what I can do, I can copy this particular program as it is. I can copy, and here I can take a new cell. Okay, I can take a new cell, and here I can paste this particular code. So now let me show you how we can write the elif condition. See, after if you can write the elif condition. So you just need to assign this particular keyword called elif. Okay, after elif you have to define this particular clone, and inside that you can write something. Okay, inside that you can write something. That means if, elif, and else. That means three condition. Now let's say you want to add four condition. That time what you can do, again you can write another elif here. Okay, you can write another elif here. That's how you can write as much elif you want. Okay, let's say you need thousands elif, you can also add thousands elif here. Okay, so that's how actually you can handle multiple condition. If you're having multiple condition, let's say more than two condition, you can use elif in this particular case. So I only need one elif, so I will just remove this particular elif as of now. Okay, I only need three condition in this particular case. So here what I will do, I'll update this particular program. So as you can see, already two statement is written. So if my credential is correct, that means email and password is correct, it will give me a successful message. Otherwise it will give me the invalid credential. That means this particular two statement is already written, success and incorrect. Okay, now I need to add this particular new condition. So to add this particular new condition, what I can do, guys, I can use this particular elif statement. Okay, here I can write elif. Okay, elif. Now inside elif I'll just write if my email is correct. Okay, if my email is equal if my email is equal my actual email. Okay, my actual email, and password. Okay, password is not equal to, password is not equal to. Okay, password is not equal to. So this is a relational operator, I think, remember, not equal to, greater than, okay, then lesser than. So my password is not equal to 1 to 3. So what will happen, I'll just tell the user, please try again. Okay, please try again. This is the message I want to show. Okay, this is the message I want to show. Now let's see whether this particular programming is working fine or not. Again, I will execute the program, and it is asking for the email address. Let's say I'll give the email. See, email I have given. Now I'll give the password. If my password is correct, see, it will show the login successful. Now if I again execute the program, and if I now give the wrong email address, okay, let's say wrong email address, let's say I will give 44@gmail.com and wrong password. Okay, wrong password. You'll see that it will tell invalid credential. That means it is coming else condition. Okay, now if I just only give the invalid password, okay, invalid password, let's say my email is correct, and now password is not correct, let's say 3, 4, and 5, and if I hit enter, now you can see that it is telling please try again. That means it is coming inside elif condition. Now I think this part is clear. Okay, how this particular multi-condition is working. Okay, if you have multi-condition, how we can handle this particular situation. Now let's say I want to again update this particular application. I want to add some more functionality. So what is the functionality I want to add? Let me tell you. See, whenever it is giving me this particular please try again message, that means one chance, again another chance, right? What I have to do, again I'll take data. That means only password I will take, because email is already correct here. Email is already correct. So here I only need to take the password. That means the correct password. Again here what I will do, I'll check the condition. If this particular password is correct, I'll give the success message. Okay, I'll give the success message. Otherwise, I'll give incorrect. Okay, that means inside a condition, okay, that means inside a condition again I'm adding another condition. Okay, you can see, first of all one condition is applying, I'm applying, then again inside that particular condition I'm again applying another condition. If this password is correct, I'll give the permission yes, otherwise I'll give the permission no. Okay, that means incorrect. So this is called actually nested condition, and we can also handle this particular nested condition inside if-else statement. So how to write this particular nested if-else? So for this, I can copy this particular code as it is, and here I can again take a new cell, and inside that I can paste. Okay, everything is fine. Now this is the code of nested. So here I can create a markdown as well. So this is my nested condition. Okay, conditions. So here I can mark down this particular line, nested condition. See here, everything is fine. Only the change I have to do, whenever it is telling please try again, it will ask for the password. Okay, it will ask for the password from the user. So here I can modify. So in the elif condition, whenever it is telling please try again, and after that it will ask for the password again. So I'll just take this particular password variable, and inside that I'll give a message. Okay, input. I'll take an input, and here I can write enter the correct password. Okay, again enter the correct password again. This is the message I want to show. And why I have taken this particular password variable as it is, because you can see the previous password user has given, it is incorrect. So I'm replacing with the new one. Okay, I'm replacing with the new one. That means the same variable I'm using. Okay, so once user has given the password, so then I will check the condition. Okay, I'll check the condition. I'll just write if. Okay, if this particular password, the given password, it is correct. Okay, that means my actual password, that means 1234. So what I will do, I'll just show success. Okay, otherwise in the else condition, I'll just write wrong. Okay, I'll just write wrong. So this is the simple code I have written. You can see inside a condition. Okay, inside a condition I'm writing another condition. So this is called actually nested condition, nested if-else condition. Okay, so inside that also you can write another if-else. Okay, inside that also you can write another if-else. Okay, again you can add as much layer as you can. So here you can add like so many layer of if-else conditions, so many layer of nested. But whenever you will be applying so many like layer, it will be more complex. It will become more complex. But I have seen like people are using more than 2 or 3 layer. But if you need, sometimes you can also add it here. Okay, inside a condition you can add another condition. Okay, it's possible here. And this concept called is nested condition. Now I think this part is clear. Now let's say if I execute this particular program, yeah, everything is fine. Now if I execute this particular program, now it is asking for the email. So let's say I already showed you the work mechanism of this particular application. Now I will only check this particular else condition. Okay, elif condition. So here I will give the correct email address. Okay, and the wrong password. Let's say 345. So it will tell me. You can see enter the correct password. You can see the output is please try again, and now it is telling enter the correct password again. That means now you can see this particular code is running inside this particular elif condition. Now it is asking for the password. Enter the correct password again. So I'll just give the correct password 1234. Okay, now if I hit enter, now I'll see that success message. Okay, that means this particular statement has been executed. Okay, that means my code is working fine. Okay, code is working fine. Let's also check for this particular wrong message as well. So I'll give the I'll give the actual email and the wrong password. Now it is asking for the correct password. Again, I will give the wrong password. It will show me wrong. Okay, that means this particular statement has been executed. That means this particular program is working fine. Okay, so here what are the things we have learned in this particular video? We have learned about the conditional statement inside Python. That means if-else. We have also seen like if we have multiple condition, more than 2 condition, we can use elif. Okay, elif keyword. And if you want to add some more condition, okay, if you want to add some more condition inside a condition, at that time we can do nested condition. Okay, nested if-else we can use. So I hope guys this particular concept is clear right now, and you have understood this particular if else condition, that means the conditional statement inside Python. And in the next video we'll be doing some more actually exercise. I hope this particular exercise will help you to understand this particular concept in more detail. So if you have liked this particular video, so please try to share it. With that guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.